Good morning, Dr. Gary here on the road. We sell dental practice. We're dental practice brokers, and we sell dental practices nationwide. So please give us a call. Today's topic is make sure your dental broker has a minimum of 3 or more backup buyers. We're going to talk about this today. So as you know, we're now in 28 states selling dental practices nationwide. We have 10 employees, including 2 CPA accountants, one of the few brokers that do. We're available to you 363 days a year from 8 a.m. East Coast time to 9 p.m. East Coast time. So please give us a call. Our number is 201-663-0935. Our website is dentalpracticeguide.com or also nationwidedentalpracticebrokers.com. So please give us a call. We'll be happy to take care of you in any way we can. Now, the information you're about to hear is for entertainment purposes only. It is not legal or business advice. Also, if you're thinking about selling to a DSO, the large corporate, please give us a call ahead of time, because they will often, we're independent with my team, but they'll often pay our legal fees. They'll pay our commission, so there'll be no commission to you. And sometimes when you work with us, I can get your legal fees reimbursed upon successful closing. So please call me and we'll get that together. So as far as having backup buyers, a great dental attorney, which we feel we are, will always have backup buyers ready to roll the moment the primary buyer falls apart. And it does happen. You'll find that 20% or more after a letter of intent has been delivered, the deal doesn't go through. 70-80% of a chance, yes, it's going to go through. But 20-30% of the chance we find it doesn't go through. You need backup buyers, not just somebody you happen to call. You need a backup buyer that's already been screened and basically has a number ready to go if they haven't already given a letter of intent. Now, what we do is once we receive a letter of intent, we put all our focus on that buyer. And if there's other buyers that come along, we say, look, the deal may not go through, but we have a primary buyer we're focusing on. If you want to put a letter of intent in, assuming the previous letter of intent didn't have exclusivity clause in it, they're allowed to present a letter of intent, but we don't really shop the deal, so to speak. We permit them to make an offer, and we just sort of hold it and tell them, look, you're in the second position. We'd like to focus on the first position. Some say, well, we want that first position. And we say, we understand, but we've got to honor the first person that came in, but we're going to put you as a strong second position. But what we do is we not only have the primary position, but we have the second and third backup buyers ready to go. That's what we do. Second and third buyers are ready to go. We have a deal now, and we're still showing the practice to other buyers. We're not attempting to just raise up the value or trying to get one to compete with another. We don't do that. We try to stick with the buyer that came in first with the best value, but at the same time, keep everything open for the second or third buyer. Make it available to them in the event that the first buyer, falls apart, that deal doesn't go through. You just got to be careful with this, because you don't know. We have a situation now. We had the second buyer was really excited about the practice. We got them to the point where they just had their letter of intent ready to go if the first buyer fell out. And sure enough, the first buyer fell out. So we had the second buyer already pre-qualified or with the bank, and we had them set up possibly with an attorney if necessary if the first buyer dropped out. And that's what happened. The first buyer dropped out. Now we have the second buyer in there, and we're moving forward with their letter of intent. We are still working on the third and fourth buyer to make sure they show up, to make sure they're still interested. We informed everybody there's activity going on, letters of intent, whatever. And if they want to present another letter of intent. We're not really going to negotiate on it, but you could present it to put you in that third position if our second buyer falls apart. And I think it's important you do this. I don't know who you're using for dental attorneys, but we work differently. We work right to the end, and we keep pushing and pushing and pushing, and that's what we do. And we're trying to get that together now. So we'll stay on top of everything. We'll keep the ball moving, and we'll have our second and third buyers ready to go, and we'll show the practice. And they're just backups. That's what they are. But this is what you need in this business. You can't stop, and you can't assume anything. You just can't assume everything is going to work out great, and we'll just stick with the buyers at hand. It doesn't work that way, because we can't predict what buyers are going to go through, what buyers are going to fall apart. We don't know. So that's what we're trying to do at this point, and it seems to be working out quite well. We're excited about it. Excuse me, I'm some traffic here. And that's our policy, and we try to stay on that and make things happen with that. So remember that. Have a second, third, and fourth buyer in the wings, ready to go. Don't assume that any deal is going to go through. Make sure your broker does that. Make sure that they have those backup buyers ready to go. I think that that's very important, and that's what we do on a routine basis. All right? We stay with our deals from beginning to end. We don't stop, even if it looks like the deal's going through. In fact, we never relax until 5 minutes after the deal, but we're still available to you after the deal. We just had one of our buyers call up just now and said, hey, I got a problem. I got a serious problem with my staff is not supporting. They're not supporting this deal. That they're not supporting me. He kind of overheard somebody speaking, and he let us know, and I was kind of shocked what happened. But it was a buyer that was really excited to move forward, and then found out that they didn't have a supportive staff member. So we tried to give a little bit of advice how we would handle this and what some of the ideas that we had going forward. Anyway, we have plenty of new deals coming through. Please give us a call, and we could talk to you about this, what is, what's going on, and what's happening in the marketplace. We have, we're sending out our new patients, our new deals out in the in our email blast, so you should get that. But in the event you don't get it, please let me know. You have to sign up with us for that, and we'll send that out. But we're doing it like once every 4 weeks. But now I can't believe how many people, how many new practices we're getting. So we may increase that frequency. So listen to this channel. Sometimes we'll put specialty deals on here too for you, just on a special YouTube video. But listen, and listen carefully. Give us a call. Thank you. Speak to you soon. Bye now.